tonight's main event, presented by Monaco Ford, goes green and racing at the line. Sammy Ramos wastes no time at all. He drifts up the track. Here comes Savory. Bonsai move to the inside. Savory puts the hammer down, and Richard Savory moves into the catbird seat. Here comes to the outside, car number 76, Kirk Alexander, who knows this racetrack better than most. Alexander, the black number 76 car. Here comes Patno, two of the cars that call Monadnock Speedway their home. They come rumbling back off turn number 4. It still remains Ramos, the star of the show. Here comes Kirk Alexander and Patno in a side-by-side battle for the 4th and the 5th position. Meanwhile, diving to the inside, blue and black, number 24. The bid is for position number 5. Right there behind him is Max Zachem. Zachem in the number 20 car. White automobile setting in that 6th position. Meanwhile, it is Matt Swanson back in the 7th spot, and 8th position is Chris Pastriak. Ramos still the leader of the pack. As Ramos continues to dominate the racing action, there's no question about it. He has the field covered. But the big story, here comes Matt Swanson, white number 89 car, working its magic to the inside. Swanson picks up the spot. Going, gone. Now, bid for the runner-up position. Richard Savory setting in the number 2 spot. Dowling setting in the 3rd position with 9 laps up on the board. Now look a little further back. The number 15 Massachusetts for Jake Johnson. Johnson setting a blistering pace. 10 laps now complete. But the leader still remains Ramos in command as Ramos continues to pull away from Richard Savory. Savory setting in the 2nd spot. Dowling setting back in the 3rd position. Meanwhile, the top 5 have started to string out at the point, but it is Sammy Ramos who has the field covered. 13 circuits now complete in this 100-lap event. Ramos continues to pull away. It still remains Ramos, the leader of the pack. Meanwhile, all of a sudden, Patno with car 24. That's the blue and the black car setting back in the 5th position. Reels in on the back bumper of the Kirk Alexander machine. This is what the race fans have come to love here at Monadnock over the years. It's good racing. Now, Savory continues to dominate his quest for 2nd, while the leader of the pack still remains and it still remains. It is a battle for 2nd on back, while Sammy Ramos continues to lead the action. There's no question about it. Their magic. Meanwhile, Ramos does not appear to be throwing at all. Richard Savory continues to do a banner job of setting a blistering pace with 20 laps now complete, setting in 2nd. Dowling up to the 3rd spot, the S&S paving car. Then it's Kirk Alexander in the 4th position. While all that has been happening, back up to the 5th spot is still Patno. Patno cannot get the job done. It still remains Sammy Ramo, defending race winner, dominant at the front of this field. Meanwhile, keep your eyes on the battle raging from second on back to the bottom of the top 10. 24 laps complete as they cross the line. A quarter of the event will be history. And Sammy Ramo, with car number 06, has been the driving force so far. Richard Savory, currently still setting in the runner-up spot. Chase Dowling in the third position. Kirk Alexander, the 76 car, holding on to the fourth spot. Patno rounds out the top 5 with car number 24. Back in the 6th position, it is Matt Swanson. 7th spot is Pastriak. 8th is Johnson. 9th is Williams. And 10th is Max Zackham. Leader comes up on lap traffic. Dave Sazzarillo. The 1812 and paint auto body. Yellow number 81 car on the bottom of the racetrack. Meanwhile, Kirk Alexander is closing up the gap on Chase Dowling. But the leader is still Ramo. While all that's been happening at the front of the field, Matt Hirschman continues to ride at the bottom of the top 15. Hirschman, with the skill of a surgeon, trying to do his best. Meanwhile, Richard Savory continues to hit his marks. Savory continues to set in a strong second in a race car prepared by Stephen Kopsick that he has never had the opportunity to drive. This is the first outing for that team. Now Chase Dowling tries to close up the gap on Savory. No room at the end this time. The reservations were canceled. Meanwhile, bottom of the top 10. Good battle going on there. Matt Swanson, white neon numeral number 89 car, setting in the 6th position. But the leader of the pack still remains Sammy Ramo. No challenge whatsoever. But all of a sudden, just as we speak of how strong that Sammy Ramo's car is, Richard Savory is reeling him in. And who's the tail that wags the dog there? It is Chase Dowling with car number 9, the S&S Paving 811 call before you dig car. And then it's Kirk Alexander. Those 4 cars have checked out. And now Ramos turns up. We've got a spin. It is car number 13, Dylan Izzo, bringing out the first caution. 37 of 100 in the record books. Here we go. Ramos has got his hands full. Here comes Brian Roby. Meanwhile, the 15 car of Jake Johnson moves to the bottom of the racetrack. Out in front, it's still Ramos. All of a sudden, Matt Swanson, white number 89 car, back in the 5th position. And here comes Ronnie Williams, the red number 25 machine. Chris Pastriak, car number 5, works some magic in the outside lane. But it still remains Ramos, looking racy at the point. Pastriak, car number 5, running at the bottom of the top 10. Trying to thread the needle through traffic, but it's still Ramos, just 9 laps shy of the halfway marker in this event. Good battle going on between the 27 of Roby and the number 5 car of Pastriak. Then it's Matt Hirschman, the number 60. Dowling running in the tire tracks with car number 9, Richard Savory, doing the same thing. It's still Ramos. Brian Roby still running in second. The number 11 of Matt Kimball. A solid but aggressive third place run. While all that has been happening, it is still a great battle going on for the number 2 position. Brian Roby, the pride of the Modified Race Series, leaves the door open. Matt Kimball tucks it to the bottom. 2 black cars. The 11 is Matt Kimball. The 25, New Hampshire, is Brian Roby. And here comes Jake Johnson. Car number 15, the Linz Propane Plus machine. Trouble now. Max Zackham spins. Car number 20. Max Zackham goes around underneath the scoreboard in this Monaco Ford. Green flag. Back out of the field. Matt Kimball looks racy. Meanwhile, battle still remains. A solid side-by-side battle. Roby shy of the halfway. Green, 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 and we're racing. Matt Kimball continues to be the driving force. Here comes Matt Hirschman, like the old hot knife through butter. And Richard Savory continues to run high, wide, and handsome. Back up to second. A pair of red cars racing like 2 bulls, looking at a red blanket in front of them. It is Matt Hirschman that quickly takes over by inches. Here comes Williams again. Further back. A lot of bumping and grinding going among the top 10. But the battle is for second. Here comes Ronnie Williams, the Gary Casella car, making some noise. But it's Hirschman. And now here comes Savory. Car 21, Richard Savory, moves up into the top 4. While Savory sets in the 4th position. Back in the 5th spot, it is car number 15 for Jake Johnson. 55 laps complete. Fastest car in the racetrack. Car number 60, Matt Hirschman. 12.963. Meanwhile, Chase Dowling dips down underneath Dylan Izzo. It still remains the number 11 in command of this event, Matt Kimball, the youngster, continues to dominate. 60 laps now complete. Hirschman still running in second. Then it's Williams in the 3rd spot. Caution is out. Car number 5, Chris Pastriak. Here we go. Matt Kimball, Matt Hirschman. Kimball in command. Here comes Ronnie Williams, manhandling his car. Williams moves back into second. Hirschman back to the third spot. Good side-by-side battle between the 9 of Dowling and the 76 of Kirk Alexander. 62. Now Hirschman stuck on the back bumper of Williams. Hirschman dives to the bottom. Matt Hirschman, Big Money Matt, is going for the money here in this Monaco Ford event. While all that has been happening, Sammy Ramos is battling in the 10th position with Les Hinckley. Here comes Richard Savory. Bonsai move to the inside of Matt Swanson. Savory into the top 4. Here comes Dowling. Car number 9 moves up a spot. Who's the tail that wags the dog there? It is Patnode with car number 24. It still remains Matt Kimball. Here comes Patnode. Bowl move to the inside. Todd Patnode dives down underneath. Chase Dowling, and Patnode will pick up the 6th spot. Savory continues to apply the pressure to Ronnie Williams. Just 5 laps shy of the halfway marker. Here comes Richard Savory. They touch. Savory now moves into the 3rd spot. Patnode is starting to open the doors. Williams is stuck in the outside groove. Dowling cannot close the door. And here comes Sammy Ramos. 73 laps now complete. Sammy Ramos continues to make his presence known. Ramos is into the top 6. 25 laps to go. 25 circuits remaining. As the countdown continues, it is still car number 11 for young and talented Matt Kimball, the pride of Bennington, New Hampshire. Matt Hirschman still setting in the comfort zone in 2nd. Savory, car 21, your 3rd place car. Patnode is up to 4th. Here comes Sammy Ramos. Ramos washes down under, takes over the spot. At 80 laps now complete. Matt Kimball on the last circuit by. .507 separates 1st from 2nd. 81 laps are all but gone. And it still remains Matt Kimball. Here comes Hirschman, continuing to try to work his magic. But Matt Kimball guards the bottom lane. Here comes Hirschman, 3rd leader of the event, lap number 83. Matt Hirschman is back in winning form as he takes over the lead. It is still a great battle going on for the third spot. Here comes Sammy Ramo. Ramo works his magic on the inside. Patnose leaves the door open, and Dowling moves in. Here comes Sammy Ramo, making a bid down underneath Richard Savory. Savory trying to put the hustle on with car 21. But the leader is still car number 60. While Hirschman is the driving force. Kimball sets in second. Now Dowling makes a bid down underneath Richard Savory. Chase Dowling moves into the top 4. Ten laps to go. 10 circuits remaining. As the countdown continues, Matt Hirschman 1.280 over Matt Kimball in second. Ramo has passed more cars in the field with car number 06 than anyone else, setting in the third spot. Dowling is up to the 4th position with 7 laps to go. Lap traffic, heavy on the racetrack. The countdown continues. Less than 5 remaining. Trouble now. We've got a spin. And this could change the entire complexion of this event. Caution comes. This is what you pay your ticket for. This is Monaco Ford Tri-Track Racing about to be lit up off turn number 4. Side-by-side battle for the third spot. They slip and they slide. Matt Kimball holds on to the 3rd position. Meanwhile, here comes Brian Roby. Roby is up on the outside. Trouble now, 3 wide. They come off the turn. Here comes Ronnie Williams. Mad scramble. 98 laps and counting. Patnose is in trouble. Caution flag is out. It's time to put the hammer down. Side-by-side racing. Roby goes up the hill. Brian Roby looks racy in a side-by-side bid with Ramo. White flag is out. They head down the back straightaway. The final circuit, off turn number 4. Checkered flag is out. Matt Hirschman has done it once again. Brian unofficially in